All right, let's read chapter 499 of Dragon Ball Wana. Wana is trap or snare. So let's find out what Boo's trap is going to be here. Boo has come back. There's Gohan. There's everyone. They're shocked to see him because they're wondering what has changed. Oh. 妙だな。何一つ変わってるようには思わない。Okay, so it's strange, it's odd. What's one thing changing? As for that, is unable to think. Like, I can't tell what's different. なんだこいつ一体何を考えている What? This guy, like, what the hell is he thinking? Looking at Boo. はったりだよ、はったり。It's a bluff. A bluff. あんなのまたすぐに逃げ出すさ. That sort of a thing, again, soon or momentarily will like start to run away. Like he's just going to start running away soon. チラー。おい、チビたち、出てこい。Hey, little guys, come on out. 俺はお前たちと戦いたい。As for me, with you guys, want to fight. Like, I want to fight with you guys, you little guys. Nani? What? Eh? Nanda to? What do you say? Boku tachi to? With us? Kanjigai suru na? Don't make a mistake, or don't, yeah. Kisama no aite wa kono ore da. As for your opponent, it's me. I'm your opponent. うへへへへ。まず、チビたちと決着をつけるんだ。So first, with the little guys, 決着つける。決着をつける is to settle a dispute. So first, I'm going to settle the dispute with the little guys. その後、お前と戦ってやる. And after that, with you, like, I'll do the favor of fighting. I'll fight you after I do that. Oh boy. Dialogue time. Here we go. なんでだ? なんでそんな回りくどいことをするんだ? Okay, so what or why? Why that's sort of a mawari kudoi, which is like a roundabout something. Mawari kudoi. Mawari kudoi. Huh. There we go. Yeah, roundabout. Why would I do something so roundabout? Indirect. 貴様はこの俺を倒したいんじゃなかったのか? As for you, wanting to take out me, isn't that it? Aren't you wanting to take me out? どうしたチビたち? What's wrong, チビたち? 俺とやるのが怖いのか? Doing it with me, are you scared? Like, are you scared of fighting with me? さっきまでの一斉の良さはどうした? 一斉の良さ is like high spirit. So as for your high spirits from like earlier, like what happened to it? なんだと? What's he saying? 僕たちが怖がってる? Like that we're scared? Meaning like What is he saying? Is he saying that we're scared? てめえ、全然変わってないよな、だな。You completely understanding not appear. So you appear to be not understanding at all. さっきだって元に戻らなきゃ完全に勝ってた勝負だったぜ。Okay, earlier, talking about earlier, if hadn't returned to normal, perfectly or completely winning match it would have been. So basically, we would have won if we hadn't reverted back to normal. へえ、そうだったかな? Would it have been that way, I wonder? その割にはビビってるみたいだけど、その割に unexpectedly, unusually seem to be trembling. Like you seem to be unusually trembling. Not all. What are you saying? That's both of them. ビビってるだってよ。よーし。バカなやつだ。やってやる。今度こそやってやろうぜ、トランクス君。So, trembling says. So he says we're trembling. Fine. He's an idiot guy. Let's do the favor of doing it. So like, let's do it. This time for sure, we will do it. Trunks. 当たり前だぜ。Obviously. あんな野郎に舐められて黙ってられるか? How could we stand being made fun of or being made light of by a guy like that? So by a guy like that being made fun of, how could we stand it? 待て。何か変だぞ. Wait, something is strange. おかしいとは思わんか? なんで? It asks for like a strange thing. Can't think. 思わんか? Like why? He's Piccolo is trying to say like this is a strange thing, like that's hard to understand or can't think about it. Like why would he be doing this? 考えすぎだよ. You're thinking too much. Thinking too much. Piccolo-san, Mr. Piccolo. どんな作戦があるってんだよ? What sort of a plan or a tactic strategy like could there be? なバカなやつにさ, to an idiot or to a guy that's that stupid. よし. 時間はバッチリだ立ってる? フュージョンできるぜ. All right. As for the time, it's like, it's bachiri. It's right on the mark. Fusion is possible. So, right, this is the whole point of why he went away for an hour. Oi, hey. 今度はいきなりスーパーゴーテンクスで行こうよ. Yeah. As for this time, immediately Super Gotenks, let's go. Let's go immediately as Super Gotenks. Fusion! Hoi! Ho. Yeah. Cha-chan! Ta-da! またまたやってきたぜ。正義の死神。スーパーゴーテンクスだ。So, like, once again, have come. Like, I've come once again. The death god of justice, Super Gotenks. The Seiki no Shinigama. All right. チビのパワーとピッコロというやつの頭さえ足せば. Okay, so those little guys' power, with the little guy's power, and with that guy Piccolo, that guy called Piccolo's head, if Taseba. if added up, if I add the brains or the head of Piccolo with the power of the little guys. Oi! Hey! Boom! Suta. Doro. Here it comes. Here's the trap. The Doro is like gooey, flowy. Zoo. Mama, koko wa hitotsu ore kara yarasete yo. So like, hey, as for this place, but like as for where we are, one thing me from like let do. I get this is maybe kara like from me. From me alone. Hitotsu ore kara. Maybe like from me alone, allow me to do it. とはいても俺があっさりやっつけちゃうんだけどさ。So he laughs and says, is that, I guess that's とはいても? Like maybe be that as it may. Me. Asari. Me easily. Like I'm gonna do this easily. Yeah. So like let me do it alone. This will be easy. Su. いいだろう. Okay. だが油断はするな。なよ. So fine, but as for being unprepared, don't do that. Don't be unprepared. Oh boy. Boon. Sa, koi. All right then. Come on, come. Yosh. 覚悟しろよ。今度こそフィニッシュまで決めてやっからな。Okay, so good. Like prepare yourself this time for sure. To the finish, it'll be decided because it'll be decided. We're going to decide this until it's finished. Boah. Eh? Nanda? What? Mo. Wow. There's Goku. Gumo. Piccolo-san. Oh, Mr. Piccolo. So Piccolo also. Kisama. Nani o? You bastard. What? Kui. I guess he's beckoning. Pew. Both of these blobs leap towards him. Itaraki! Which is like, I receive, but it's usually what you say before you eat something. Like, thanks for the food. Betcha. Splop. Go. Chiku. This is Chikusho, like, son of a bitch, or damn you. Oh. All right. Shimatta! Oh no! Soitsu, soyu koto ka? That sort of a thing? Yare Gohan. Like, do it, Gohan? Or kill? Or do it? Yaru and da! You must do it, or you must kill. Kini suru na. Ima no uchi ni yare! Kini suru. Yeah, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Like, while you can, kill. Goo. Oh. Ah. Uh-oh. Well, look at him now. Do kana Gohan kun buji sakusen seiko da yo. Mitamae subarashii daro. Okay, so how is it, I wonder? Gohan, Buji. Buji means like safe, doesn't it? Buji, like safely, operation success. It is. Please look, or look. It's wonderful, right? この瞬間こそ未来においても二度と現れぬであろう。最強の魔人の誕生だ。Okay, so like this instant in particular, in the future, even if doing it in advance, a second time without appearing, the strongest Majin Buu, the birth of the strongest Majin Buu, I guess that will ever appear a second time, even in the future. Yeah. Okay, something like that. Basically, the strongest Buu that will ever be. Ta-da! Just for your enjoyment. And we're still going. All right, 2 more pages. we have to get all this exposition out of the way, apparently. Kitanai zo teme. Like that was dirty. You. Futari o jibun ni torikomu nante yo. Like drawing in or taking in to yourself 2 people, or those 2. Omae no sei da zo. It's your fault. Omae wa zettai ni saikyou de aru hazu no watashi yori tsuyokatta. As for you, absolutely, like being the strongest, more than me, watashi yori tsuyokatta. Wait. Omae zettai ni saikyou de aru hazu no. Oh. So more than me, who ought to be the strongest, absolutely the strongest, you were strong. You were strong more than I, who ought to have been the strongest. はるか遠くにお前の存在を感じた時から、この作戦は始まっていた。Like this is all like far away, long time ago. Your presence, sensing time since that. As for this tactic or strategy began. Okay, so now he's claiming that this was the plan from the beginning. This strategy began like from the time that he sensed Gohan's presence a long time ago. もしかして私より強い者がいるかもしれん? And perhaps more than me, a strong person existing might be. Yeah. So he started that strategy when he sensed that there might be someone stronger than him. そこで考えたんだ. In that place, or at that time, I guess, I thought about it. その時、戦っていたスーパーゴーテンクスとかいうチビを我が身に吸収すれば、どんな奴が現れたって、最強の王座は揺るがないと。Alright, so Oza is like a king seat. Throne. Okay, that makes sense. And then Yuru Ganai means to... Yurugu is to shake or to tremble or to waver. So, what is he saying here? As for the strongest throne, it will not waver. Okay. So at that time, I guess that fought with the Super Gotenks. Or whatever it was called, the little guys. And like to myself, if absorbing, then whatever the person appeared, that as for the strongest throne, it would not waver. Okay. I think what this is trying to say is he thought about this when he was fighting Trunks, saying like if he absorbed that, then whoever he met, whoever would appear, this is some sort of way to say like he wouldn't be shaken out of the throne or something like that. I think that's what that means. Okay. So in other words, if he absorbed Trunks, he'd be unbeatable. Or Gotenks. Yeah, he says Gotenks. Daga, however, そのチビのパワーには時間が限られているらしかった。そう話していたんだ。However, as for to that, the little guy's power, time being limited, because it seemed that way, that story did. So he talked about how the time limit, there was an apparent time limit. もし吸収する瞬間に元に戻られては困るからね。次の機会を待ったんだ。If did absorbing in an instant, as for returning to, being able to return to the original state, it would be bad. So because of that, the next opportunity waited for. Okay. So he didn't want them to shift back to normal right after he absorbed them, so he waited for the next opportunity. 再びスーパーゴーテンスとやらになるには1時間あればいいらしい。だからそれまで消えたんだよ。Okay, so a second time, Super Gotenks or whatever it's called, as for becoming that, if it were 1 hour, that would be good, or so it seemed. So therefore, to that point, like vanished. So I waited, I vanished and waited. That's what he's saying. Okay, so again, this is all just explanation. そういうことだったのか? So that's what it was, huh? だが、そうやってパラパラしゃべくってる割には頭の悪さは変わってないようだな。Okay, so, however, like doing it that way and like blathering on, comparatively, okay, so, however, like doing it that way and again, this is like talking, blabbering on. As for in comparison, as for like being stupid or having a bad head, it doesn't seem to have changed. So basically he's saying, right, you do seem to be able to talk a lot, but comparatively, you still seem stupid. どうせ吸収して一等賞になりたかったら、この俺を吸収すりゃ簡単だったのによ。Why absorbing itosho is that sho? It should be sho. Huh. Okay, itosho. First place prize or blue ribbon. Like, if wanted to become the first place prize or the blue ribbon, in other words, why absorbing and if wanted to become the best? Me absorbing easy, even though that was. So in other words, if you wanted to become the strongest, then why didn't you absorb me? 何も分かってないようだな. You don't seem to understand anything. 敵もいないのに最強になってどうするんだ? If an enemy doesn't exist, then becoming the strongest, what does it mean? Nani? What? 前の魔人ブーが言ったはずだろう。The previous 魔人ブー ought to have said it, right? 絶対にお前をぶっ殺してやると that I will absolutely kill you. それが最大の目的だ. That thing is like the biggest objective. He grabs his fist. なるほど。そういうことか? I see now. That's the way it is, huh? 納得? 納得? Like, I agree or I understand. Okay. There we go. He wants to kill Gohan. Shock. That is the end of 499. That is the end of 499. Next will be, there it is, Gohyaku, 500. Dai Gyakuten, the big reversal. Okay. We will read that chapter next time.